All right, here we're trying to sketch a cosecant graph, but remember that cosecant graph is connected to sine. So we're going to first graph sine, 2 sine of x plus pi over 2, so we can see what's going on with cosecant. So first, for this sine graph, my amplitude is 2. And I can see my period is 2 pi over 1, which is 2 pi. I also see that it's shifted left, pi over 2. So that means my first period is going to start at negative pi over 2, and it's going to end at negative pi over 2 plus 2 pi, which is going to be at 3 pi over 2. So then for my second period, it's going to start at 3 pi over 2, and it's going to end at 3 pi over 2 plus 2 pi, which is 7 pi over 2. So to set up my axis, I'm going to sketch my important beginnings and ends. So negative pi over 2, and that's going to end at 3 pi over 2. And then my second period is going to end at 7 pi over 2. So in the middle of negative pi over 2 and 3 pi over 2, negative, that's 2 pi over 4, so that's going to be at pi over 2. And then in the middle of these two is going to be 0. And in the middle of these two, it's going to be 4 pi over 4, which is pi. So we're going by pi's over 2's here. So 3 pi over 2 plus pi over 2 is 2 pi. And then plus another pi over 2, 5 pi over 2, plus another pi over 2, 6 pi over 2, which is going to be 3 pi, and then 7 pi over 2. Okay, and we know we're going up an amplitude of 2 and down to negative 2. So when I draw sine, I'm going to do this dashed. But it's going to go through here, up to here, down to here, here, back up. So this is 1 period of sine. And notice I'm doing it dashed because I'm not actually graphing sine. It's just going to help me visualize my cosecant. So there's my second period of sine. So now, remember, wherever sine is 0, cosecant is going to have a vertical asymptote. So there's one here. There's another one there. Another one there. Another one here. Another one here. And now we know they're going to have the same amplitude. But if sine is going down, the reciprocal is going to go up for cosecant. Notice I'm doing solid lines now because I'm doing cosecant. Same amplitude point, but now it's going to go the opposite way of sine. Same amplitude point, going opposite of sine. Same amplitude point, going opposite of sine. And so this point is pi negative 2, this point is 2 pi 2, and this point is 3 pi negative 2. Those are the only points I need you to label.